What's good, YouTube? We are here with Tristan, Gabriel, Sam, Boothroyd, and myself, Marty. And we are here to do a profile of Gabriel's top 16 Dragon Link so far. Yes, we'll put something in the post edit for something special, depending on where he gets. So, take it away.
So got top 16, playing Dragon Link.
You forgot to say the magic words.
Oh, Fala Galera.
Fala Galera! Yes!
I got top 16 playing Link. I've been playing it for a while. I felt it was decent enough.
Sure.
We went 10-1 in Swiss, then went top 32. And yeah, had tons of fun. That was super fun this weekend. It's super free flowy, it's very hard to play, and felt very rewarding to top, even if it's Skype YCS.
Brilliant. So, is there any reason you played this deck over any of the other popular choices like Tri Brigade, Drytron?
I didn't like Tri Brigade's bad matchup with Striker.
Okay.
I also felt Drytron, everything was too much out of my control because it's just so much variance on combo mirrors. I felt safe with this deck into everything but Shadow, but Shadow never makes past round 3 anyways. So,
brilliant.
And you had 2 buys.
Exactly, so I was safe with Shadow. So,
brilliant.
And it felt good in testing. I was skeptical like 2 days before, but just a bad day of testing. I think after that it just went smoothly.
Brilliant. Let's get into the profile.
Right, so for the main deck, I guess, start with this. We play 3 Seafert. It's the best normal summon of the deck, especially because now you need your normal summons to give you more value than just being dragon. So Seafert allows you to access Levy or access Tracer when you're missing it, or make like use of having extra ones, which is nice. And then the baby guys and the 1 Levy. Then for rockets, the 3 Tracer, Recharger, 2 Synchron. It's the standard ratio for a while. I guess I'm gonna throw the routers in here.
Sure.
2 Synchron is very good. You normal summon it a lot in this build, because what happens a lot is like you see into router, this dies, you get this, and you normal this, you're going to ruler or savage turn 3. Because the grind game is so hard with one striker, you gotta play it perfectly. Back in the day you could just throw cards at the table because striker, recharge, random, they just carried you. It's not that way anymore.
Yeah.
So synchros are very important. And 3 Tracer over 2, which was common on old Dragon Link, is because this deck relies a lot on Chaos Ruler. And Tracer is the best way to make it. It's a 1-card starter and an extender.
Brilliant. You didn't feel the need for anything like Brotor for your Chaos Dragon package at all?
I don't think Brotor it's good. It's a good seal summon, but you can never summon during your own turn. So it's basically a brick if you draw it. It's like a shit dragon. So I would rather just play good cards because I would have to like cut a hand trap for Brotor.
Sure.
Yeah, and then I played 3 Noctovision. It's a card that like I wasn't a huge fan back in the previous format, but I think in this list playing 12 hand traps makes so much sense because it's a free extender. And it draws a defense so often or an extender. Like every card in this deck is good. The Dragon Link main deck card quality is so high. So that's what you're trying to do with this deck. You're just trying to make CU, set up another interrupt, trying to hand trap, Chaos Ruler next turn. Yeah. And so Nocto is super great. It also is very good into Twin and Cosmic. It has a secret effect engrave. We'll never read this card.
Don't talk about the secret effect. Just put the card away.
Leaking the spice. So I played 1 Chamber to Tiding.
Okay, now explain this, because I see a lot of lists doing like 2 to 3 chambers and like maybe 1 or 2 tidings, maybe even going up to maxing out on 3 and 3. What made you make the decision to cut this down all the way to 1 and 2?
So we started with 3-3, but the issues are like those cards are very awkward going second. But you still need them to go first, because one of the boards you do the most is CYP. Which seems weird, but then you go like CU floating to Chamber get the Tiding, then the Unicorn discards the Tiding. Okay. So I still wanted them in my list, so what I decided to do is play 1-2 and side the 3rd and the 2nd. Okay. So when you go first, you have those cards which are good going first, but you don't have to have like 5 cards that are suboptimal when you go second. Because this format, you will lose die rolls. I lost a lot of die rolls today, so it felt pretty good and I think this is enough for game 1.
Cool.
And then we played a bunch of hand traps. So 2 Meister, 1 Phantasme, 3 Nib, 3 Ash, and 3 Veiler.
Okay. Now explain some of these ratios and specifically the hand trap choices and which ones didn't make the cut and why.
Alright, so Gamma is like the main thing this list is missing from normal Dragon Link lists. Cutting Gamma was the best decision of this, because this deck does a lot of half boards. It does a lot of seal with one other thing, so you want a hand trap to complement your board. because it's breakable. It's not as before, that you just FTK if you combo. So all of these 9 are hittable from Chaos Ruler, and they're light and dark discards for space.
Yeah.
So that helps a lot. The one random Phantasme, it's because it makes your Sky Striker game 1 a lot easier, because you can go Seal Float into this, then Tiding bounce this, and then summon this again. You can also search it from going Seyfert's and Router, or Seyfert's and Nocturne for that matter.
Sure.
So, and then I'm citing the Third Meister.
Sure.
It kind of just took the spot, because I think it was more relevant to have this one searchable when you need it than the Third Meister.
Sure.
And it's strong enough against Prankets, because you have this, and this. This is very good against Try. It's better than Impram in this deck, because being a light is super relevant. People really underestimate that.
Look at that.
Oh,
the sheesh.
Shiny.
Very.
Yeah, the hand traps are super good. I was skeptical of playing 12 because Dragon Link usually struggles with too much non-engine, but this deck plays very differently from old Dragon Link. So I felt very happy with the deck today and yesterday, I guess.
Yeah. All right, spell cards.
And this is the bombs.
Yeah.
Good card.
Yeah.
Good card.
Yeah, the quality of the spells in this deck is just so high. Like, you have E-Telly and, like, a Searcher for...
This card's silly.
Yeah.
This card allows you to recycle Striker as well, which is very important now. So since you focus so much on Chaos Ruler, a lot of the times you're just gonna hit this off Ruler. Because if you do Ruler like late combo, your deck's gonna have like from 25 to 30 cards. So the odds of hitting one of 3 spaces is pretty decent. And then then you can put Striker back and then Striker Recharger like you did back in the day. And quick launches. It's busted. Done. Why is it not once per turn? It's so insane. Yeah, and then the 2 field spells, 1 Ravine and 1 Boot Sector.
Okay, so you're playing the Ravine, which I assume is for Romulus.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything extra with like the Dragonian Remus package or anything like that?
Nah, Remus is awful. Remus it loses to every single hand trap. I think one of the main like virtues of this deck is that it's very good into hand traps because they go minus, but you're still just ending and still tiding. So they throw resources at you, but you still maintain your advantage. Remus loses to all of that, and Remus is awful going second, and you gotta play Glow, Mystilian, like Garfia, Ravines. There's just like too many bad cards that don't synergize with the deck. This is low Dragon Link.
Slow Dragon Link, yeah.
Remus Dragon Link is Crackle King Dragon Link. This is low Link. Yeah, that's the main
Fair
reason.
enough. Yeah.
If it's just not optimal.
It's like Weed Brownie Dragon Link.
Yeah. Oh no, we are gone already.
Alright, extra deck.
Right, so we play 1 Striker Dragon.
Oh, lovely.
Unfortunate, isn't it?
Where's the LP at?
Nowhere to be seen. Wow, a judge asked me on the deck check today, where's my LP? I'm like, in the binder.
In the
1 Pisty. This card has no effect. This card is a vanilla. This card is Striker Dragon 2. It's a link climbing tool.
Yeah.
You only resolve it against Salamangreat and Ignister because they give you an arrow.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Or in some very rare scenarios that like you space Striker back and then you can make arrows for Pisty. But it's super hard to resolve Pisty. Just funny. It's actually just a vanilla. You summon it to play around draw and strike.
Lovely.
2 of the boss monster. MVP, always.
Okay.
This card's insane.
Yeah. It does like 3 things.
It's broken. Like, it's so good against Tri Brigade, so good against Sala. The only matchup Steel's not insane is Drytron, basically. And even against Drytron's not bad. It's just like not the best interrupt ever. Yeah, this card's what makes this deck playable. Because you can do as many hand traps as you want. You can't prevent Seal. Because like Veiler, Imperm, all of those cards don't trade with the monsters. They trade with the effects. So what happens a lot, like they go 1, 2 hand traps. You end on Seal, you have a tide, like a tiding on a hand trap. You seal, then the seal just gets like into chamber to tiding or router for synchron. You just outgrind people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this card is mad. 1 ROM for the Ravine, 1 IP, and I guess I would put the Unicorn here.
Yep.
This is another nice end bar too, because I don't have a lot of space because Konami banned half my extra deck. So this allows you to end on Seal on CYP and then do the chamber play that I mentioned earlier.
Cool.
And Unicorn is also a good climbing to access code which you can play now.
Yeah.
We do quad. Quad Borrow is insane against Tri Brigade because you can pop their links. It also allows you to make Savage out of awkward combinations or Chaos Ruler. It's very good, especially against Tri. Against Tri, there was a just Boot Sector became game because I booted for Tracer. Tracer someone like Recharger, made Quad, popped his rule, go summon 3 back, made Ruler, made Sword, summon Ruler back. It's bizarre. This guy's insane. Sword. Sorry. Fiber, Celine, Hex.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Bro, turn 3 is a struggle. I'll tell you. So it's a struggle. Life to be hard. Turn 3 is very hard, so this makes life easier because you can just go Hulk and choose Celine read some of the Veiler and then make access. I didn't do those a lot, but access code was very useful in a lot of situations, so I'm glad for this. This might be cuttable, but I think it made sense with the approach to the deck. It's like kind of plays low then just kill turn 3.
Yep.
And then Savage for Tracer. The main man himself, best card in this deck. This card's cracked.
This card's so
retarded.
Just vibes.
It's Pega Ruler. I love this card. It's peak serotonin in resolving it. It's my favorite card.
Chaos Space, hit everything, hand trap.
Literal. You just guess what you want. You just gotta pray for Ruler.
Yeah.
And then the Hot Shred. You summon Hot Shred more than Savage in this list because you do Ruler so much.
Yeah.
And Hot Shred is very good, especially against Tribury. Because it can negate the spell and it can also just negate the monster when they do the thing. And it's big enough that it's kind of just followed by itself because it's hard to kill and it's some of the Tracer back when it battles. Yeah, nothing to complain. I think maybe you can cut like Celine Fiber, but everything else is super good.
Alright, side deck.
So beside the 3 talents, dumb Yu-Gi-Oh card, bad card design.
Of course.
And then the 1 chamber, 1 tiding. This goes first into basically everything.
Yep.
This makes your going first better, and it gives your grind so much because if you resolve chamber 1, you have 4 monsters.
Yeah.
And talent's just dumb. The card is actually just bad. Then this thing's. I don't think Gamma's super good, but it needed a hand trap that worked against Tri-Bree and Drytron. I don't think Improm was good enough against Dry, and this is better against Dry.
Of course.
And it hits Prankit as well. The third Meister.
That's for like matchups like Try and
not
Try, sorry, Prankit and Drytron.
Yeah, basically Prankit and Drytron, main reason. And then the 2 bells, which are basically like 4th and 5th Meister.
Yep.
I also sided this one against Try, and then I drew it for Revolt.
Oh gosh.
Don't ask me. I wrote sliding patterns and I ignored them. And and I did 3 Twin over Storms because I wanted to respect Prankits and Shadow. Storm is better against Try, but Try's a buy, so it's fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
And yeah, that's it for the deck.
Yeah. Let's quickly go through some matchups that you played. Just quickly, what did you play throughout the weekend?
True Striker, Salem, Drytron. I played like 4 Tri-Brigade, I think. And then Virtual Road. I lost to Alter, guys.
Oh, lovely.
No one lost the whole tournament was Alter, guys. And then I played Virtual Road on top 32.
Okay, brilliant. And how do you feel looking at, the top 16 in a couple of weeks? What are your thoughts and going into it?
It's gonna be weird with this format, right? Because like 2 separate days.
Yeah, of course.
But let's see how it goes. I'm excited to play on stream again.
Brilliant.
I'm glad it's gonna be. They're doing this, like they've been giving exposure next to actually streaming the YCS. So yeah, hopefully it goes well. It's a shame the deck lists like aren't public because now we can only put this video like 3 weeks after.
Yeah, well, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Just share it and then there's no secrets for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb enough to just give my deck list to everyone.
Yeah. And any shout outs to close off?
Alright, so first to everyone here at Barney's.
Everyone's back here, everyone's coming around.
He's
back!
He's back from the injury.
Thanks for one sock in it.
Oh, we forgot about the pic. We shouldn't show the feet pics. I'm sorry. Yep. So Betty's here, and we've got all the boys here. We've got Barney and Leland. We've got myself. Got the boys in the back.
Oh, the guys.
And yep.
Yeah, just being with everyone again, like
post-COVID.
It felt like a YCS weekend. This is what made it so much more special for me because it just felt like everyone getting hyped after the win and celebrating. This was a blast. Ryan, Hash, Karma, Paolo, and Chris for the testing as always. Harman and everyone in WAF. And yeah, that's mainly it. Super happy about it. I'm a giga onliner now. The second top is an online one, but still, I'm fucking counting it.
As always. Alright then, we'll close off there then. It's been a pleasure having you here with us today. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.